Hello, Raina. Hello, Ray. Sorry, guys. I was just, yeah, I'm doing okay. Was considering my wife's brother who lives with us. He's in hospital. He's at an end of life. So got that to deal with at the moment. But other than that, everything's as okay as it can be. They ain't gone yet, mate. It's still holding on, but it's a case of now we're just waiting for that call. The do not resuscitate's in place and all that. So it's not if, it's when. But anyways, life goes on. No, we didn't. We didn't. Not. No one. No one signed it. The hospital put it in place for the simple reason he's been in and out of hospital for the last 5 years. So enough's enough. You know, there's only so much they can do. The top ones are Tanganykan, Julie de Chromis. And then next to them there's the Ocellatus Gold Lamprolagus. Here we have Julie de Chromis Kiplii, Neo Lamprolagus Kungwinsi, and Lamprolagus Ornitopinnis Zambia. Yes, they're Tanganykan. Well, not all the tanks, but some of the tanks are. Daniel, welcome in, by the way. I do that on my. I do something similar with my tortoise. I'm good, bro. Unfortunately, as you get older, everybody else gets older around you. Petros, yeah, and Trophius. There's a lot more Tanganykan available now than there used to be, Daniel. Most of all, make sure you enjoy your life and don't leave your bank account full. Spend it because once you're gone, you can't spend it. So live life to the fullest. When you wake up in the morning, count yourself blessed. Oh, nice. Well, I've got access now to this shop what I travel to from where I am. Has a huge selection, a room full of Tanganykan alone. So I was like, well, I'll have six of these, six of these, six of these. I have 7 species of Tanganykan. I always wanted the Cyclochromis, but at the time of it, the price was way out of my reach. No, no, not changing no water. It's due, believe it or not, right? Water changes not in this. This has been changed. I'll tell a lie. But these are due, and all these tanks. But they look so clean, Daniel, because I always keep the glass clean. Not only that, the fronts of my tanks, barring these bottom ones, are all opti-white glass. Over filtered, that's why, mate. And every so often I put a polishing filter in there. Just a generic Amazon Amazon filter full of filter wool, and I'll put it on for an hour. And which reminds me, I need to get some of these out now while I'm here. Snails. I'll do, mate. Just need to put some more snails in my discus tank. Is anyone what doesn't like snails? Trust me. Pest snails, obviously, no. I am waiting if I can get some more babies today, since 2 or 3 males are from the same litter. Oh, nice. I've got this. This was all shrimp. This has been turned into a pistogramma corner. I'll have a pair of pistos in each tank, and then the front tanks at the bottom. Then outside my room, I have space for another tank. This is like a hospital poly tank, and then I've got this one. This is all rainbow fish, Corridorus starebi, plecos. I only have this arm, if I'm honest, because I'm full-time disability. I'm not able to work, so fortunately I've done my room so there's no lifting and carrying. I also keep a tortoise. But yeah, this is my setup. This is my bedroom. This is my they're my favourite. But yeah, this is my fish room. This it'll be a discus tank. No discus in it yet. It's just getting finished off. I've got some cryptocora and undulata to go up the top at the back. Hello, RC. Welcome in, sir. Yeah, stairbys, right. I just think they're one of the nicest looking stairbys and one of the most affordable. I bred a lot of them last year, and I kept back 14. And I kept back, I produced 902 snow white plecos, and I kept back 14 pairs, males and females. Oh, a little bit over. I can't do hangovers anymore. I see. I absolutely hang for days. Oh, the fins, yeah, when they get the proper orange little fins on the sides. Yeah, that's nice, that. I've got some albino stairbys due, but I had to put them off with all what's happening, because I had to go to hospital at the time of these things do. So yeah, luckily enough, Tropco was understanding. Do you know what, Rainer? I don't use any light whatsoever. You can see, man, there. I get really good at success rate at hatching. What I would recommend, how hard is the water? What you're hatching them in? Because what I have noticed, I put a bit of coral, crushed coral in there, and I get better success rate. Thank you, Assy. Yeah, it's my pride and joy in here, mate. Pride and joy. But they seem to, the harder the water, the quicker they hatch. They say 36 hours, man hatching 24. Man, big Tibetan red. Well, figures, Trop Cove got loads in Rye. I saw them straight away, I was like, oh, I'll have some of these. (27°C). I don't keep man that warm. I'd say man's at around about 24 room temperature. It's usually 24 to 36 hours I get man. Yeah, Sean, yeah. I spoke to him the other day. As soon as I saw him, I knew straight away they won't last long. Okay, I see. I'll tune in, sir. I'm not on for too long. I just wanted to come on and chat because I'm a bit down and out and fed up. I love largemouth bass. I love the Calberry, peacock. Never been a fan of bluegills, but I can see why people like them. But for me, I'm limited, so I can't do. I'd love to do big fish. Yeah, Andrew's a top guy. Andrew's the one who delayed it for me. So I have him to thank for that. Didn't have to, but they did. The bluegill with marijuana. Interesting. And did they get along? Sometimes people are like, oh no, you can't put this for that, but you know what I mean? If you try it and it works, it works. As long as you're enjoying them, that's all that matters. That's interesting. Maybe because you've got the right size tank. I put a free fish, he don't kill. I pay hell of money, he kill. Yeah. It's usually the case, I see. It's what we call sod's law. Some fish are just not meant to work, but then sometimes they just do. Oh, you caught the bluegill, nice. We don't have fish here. What could go in? Tropical. All our fish in the UK are very bland. I couldn't go fishing and catch a fish. It'd look like it'd look ugly. Oh, the flagtails. No, I don't have zebras. They're on my list to get. I've had L134s, I've had L333s, I've had L181s, L183s. My dream pleco is the L190, the whale pleco. No, I wish I did, right? I will be getting some, but I'm not buying them to grow on. I want to buy some sub-adults. Take your time with your tanks, work out your fish room, I see, and then go for it. Never hold back. If you think you want more, go for more. If you think you can't do it, don't do it. I planned my room out. I mean, I literally measured it, put sockets where I needed extra sockets, and my air system, man runs off that, which goes into PVC piping, 22mm, and then it's got taps every so far. It goes the full length of the room. Then I've done it so if I want to add onto it here, I can add onto it and extend it there. Then if that pump fails, I've got that one. Because with a fish room, if something can go wrong, it usually does. Aviation, hello sir. Welcome in. Cheers, Ray. I've spent a lot of money in the last 4 or 5 years on it. I've had marine. When I had all shrimp tanks, Rainer, I had a small tank what got built, and I got it for free. It was a prototype what I designed and got it made with acrylic. I ended up with two clownfish. My friend's got them now. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't enjoy it. I found it more work than a fresh. But I think it was because I overcomplicated it. Oh, these. Yeah, I've got. It's just to let it's supposed to actually. See, it's supposed to go over all the sockets and that, just to add them like that. It was just a little touch, just like I've got this all around my room as well. I wanted a jungle feel. And now I've got pothos growing everywhere in my tanks. The idea is to get this to grow around the full room. Where was they from? They was off Amazon. It was dirt cheap. I just wanted to make it take the focus off the black racks, I guess. It wasn't that it was hard work, Rainer. It was just I felt like I was doing a little bit more maintenance on that tank. Maybe I didn't need to, as opposed to a freshwater. So like I ended up giving it away just because that one tank was taking me more than 5 tanks. Now I've got space. I've created space for a new tank here if I want one. Top shelf. Here if I want one. I can put 3 more tanks down there. And then another one in that gap there. Then that's me at full capacity. Literally. But I'm getting some more new fish. Some of my African cichlids are going. Some are staying. I've bred them. I like a challenge, Ray. I like fish what are meant to be hard to breed. The fact I use RO makes it easy for me. And the fact I breed my own live food makes it easier for me. Because I'm already ahead of the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do the same. Do you know what I think it is? For me, it's my ADHD and the fact I'm autistic. I don't get bored. I like the challenge to begin with, and then I need challenging, I guess. There's only been 2 species of fish so far I've not been able to bred, and that's because they're all female, and the male in these is just an arsehole. The thing is with marine, you can let them look ugly and still be great. It'll be you've got goldfish. It should be all right. Goldfish, Sometimes when I go on vacation aviation, man get left for a week. But my son, I actually trained my son up to come in and work he can even do the live food, so when we go away, I know my fish are looked after. It was one thing I needed to do. But I'm always looking at ways to make my room more efficient. I'm always looking at ways to improve filtration as well. It's like I've just, I got this off GB Shrimp, the Biomaster 350 with the pre-filter and that, and I've drilled out the pre-filter rolls wider from 4mm to 6mm and now the water comes out way faster. I see a filter, I'm like, you can work better. Even a sponge filter, I've worked out how to stop sponge filters clogging like they do. It's the first time I've ever used one, and I've got to say, I hate canisters, but this has been it's been a joy so far. Yeah, this is it. It'll be out one day. It'll be out one day, Rainer. Automatic frozen food away. It keeps your cubes semi-frozen, and then as it goes round, they start to defrost. So by the time it lets out, they can indeed. They can indeed, aviation. Yeah. Well, the best part was Glenn, GB Shrimp, had pimped it up. It took the blue ones out and he'd replaced them with the orangey looking one, the more finer course, and it's miles better. Yeah, I'm using the orange ones. Well, red, orange, whichever colour. I think they're 35 grade or 40. But yeah, he'd already modified it. And he paid 40 quid for it. And he delivered it all the way from near Birmingham to right up here. But we did a good deal. He took all my isopods so he could make some cash, because I had like 50 species of isopod. Yeah, this is it. And then what happens is, the fact it's a pre-filter, the idea for a pre-filter to me is it catches as much of the debris as it can before it gets passed. Now if it's only got like a coarse sponge on it, all the big bits are going to go into the normal filter, so then that makes your pre-filter pointless. Work smart, not hard, innit? The media I'm using cube core, which is back wall drop, cube pour at the top. Second one I've got hyper pouring, and then the bottom one I've got the ultimate bio home media. While I did the pre-filter out yesterday, I had a look what it was like, but the media was just a little bit of gravy water, but not major. So the pre-filter certainly does the job. No, wait. Get a kitten, they said, it'll help you for your loss, they said. Little bastards having my life. Now the way this pre-filter works, Rainer, is I think it's just so it takes the extra load off. It's just for simplicity, really. I also like the feature right on it where you've got to actually get it out. You have to unlock the other one to unlock the other one, and then lock one to lock the other, like a failsafe. I think that's a great idea. Work smart, not hard. This is it. My room was a work hard room, but now yeah, exactly aviation. It's grazing on all the moles and detritus and whatnot. Yeah, so what I did for that to stop, because it stood on MDF, so I put like a tray thing underneath it, so I knew for a fact the minute I pulled it out and then plunged it back in, water was going to come up, and it worked. No, not the intake, it's like, not the intake, it's, no, there's no. In this filter, Rainer, it has this section here, and it's like a big tall load of sponges, and all you do is turn that, pull that out, clean the sponges. It's basically just designed to take a lot of the effort off the main part of the canister. But yeah, right, it happened to me. I did it yesterday and it went. So I was like, right, a tray needs to go under that. I've got this to put under it. So it's a bathroom mat, but it's a water absorbent bathroom mat. I thought, what better way of doing it? If I get any little spills, it's straight onto that and I can machine wash it. And then I got this big rug, because my carpet would just keep. I'd rather this take the hit with the water, because the wife's not best pleased, because I had a bit of a flood. I left my water butt filling up and it didn't have a float valve on it, and it overflowed. You see, I've not used sumps. My parents did, really. Sumps was very popular back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I've noticed that, right. They should put a splash guard system in place so when you put it back down it doesn't come up. I don't have clownfish. I've had them before. But aviation, crazy for seahorses on the chat. He's called Rainer, he's from Austria, and he keeps all marine. He breeds seahorses. Is it true, Rainer? Is it the tomato clones what are a little bit more aggressive? Someone told me clones can be aggressive, and I was like, I got mine, and I was like, okay, they're not very aggressive. Triggerfish. So, Rainer, is all your system saltwater system run off the same sump or multiple sumps? I was never a canister user. I tried a canister once and I thought, how crap is this? It just wasn't efficient at all, and it always plugged up. Just one sump all off the same system. Nice and efficient. Yeah, you use the Aheim pickups, don't you? I've got some. I have them for spares for like when I need to set a small tank up or something. I've had it now for. I've had my pickup for I think 7 years, and it still works. So really, you're running like a freshwater system in a saltwater environment, which is pretty genius, really. The only thing with a system what's all interlinked, if something gets poorly, it tends to be everything can get poorly. Ah, you use ozone and a skimmer, right? Okay, that makes total sense. K1 Media, I wouldn't see why not. Media is media at the end of the day. If it can harbour beneficial bacteria, so my answer would be yes. So as you run through around you can. Interesting. I love a curious question. I've got loads of curious questions, but get me to ask one, and I'm like, I can't remember. There is some in there in my brain. Yeah, especially if you get some aeration into it and get it all moving. I like them little air-driven ones that you can get with the little K1 media in. I was using them first in my shrimp tanks. The downside to them is shrimp got in them. I've got lava rock in there. Nice chunky piece of lava rock right there. And then I made these. These are like caves. They do use them, as you can see there's fish in them. Just makes the water a bit harder. Oh, there's this one, yeah. I love this stuff, to be honest. I use the Zist air taps, these. Yeah, the lava rock does. It gives a good pH. Got a lot of bits and bobs to start getting sorted out soon in my room. I bought I got this one. It's like a generic Chinese made. It's identical to the Zist, but the difference being, it has an extra one at the bottom, and that's slightly different. But it's the same size because this is the Zist lid on it. But I got them off AliExpress or Temu, and they was like £14. But the more you bought, the cheaper they got. So I got them. I got like, I think I got 10 for £10 each. Well, I've been using them now. That's had 902 plecos in it. So copious rainbow fish. God knows what else, but yeah. Yeah, the wet perfect, mate. The work a dream. In fact, they're actually improved on the Zist because the way the filter goes, you can actually put a bit of sponge up where the uplift is, so you can actually turn it into a filter, and then you get less crap going in your water. Yeah, they're decent. They're identical, mate. Literally, they're that identical. The lid on the Zist fits the generic ones. They're solid as well. Yeah, they're worth the investment for what they are. I mean, I don't think it is this, but there's this one's like 25 quid. So would you rather pay 10 to 12 to 14 pound? You know, it's like these from when Glenn was first getting these under gravel Asian filter boxes. These are designed for shrimp, but I'm trying out in a fish tank. One of them, just the acrylic with the uplift and the plate, 80, yeah, $80. So Glenn was like, I'm going to mix them. And lo and behold, he made them. Yeah, this is what I'm on about. Whereas these don't, you can, I'll show you again. You can actually plug them with a bit of coarse sponge lock. If you look, you can actually go up. So if you don't want it to drag loads of stuff in like that, you just put a bit of sponge in there and it just stops it all. You get way cleaner way cleaner water going into your breeder box. Metal free. There is one in Asia they've got, Rainer, and it's similar, but rather than having mesh metal, it's like plastic. Find someone what wants some, and then get a few, because the work out. The more you get, the cheaper they become. But yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. Right, it's just like it's identical. Few little modifications, but pretty much the same. The only thing it don't come with is the suction cups. It comes with the screw-on hang-on over the plastic piece bit, which isn't bad. Oops. But as you can see, I trial and test all GB stuff for him to see how it's efficient. Soils, sands, rock, wood, filters. Happy spending. I saw someone selling them for 10, and it worked out, if you bought 10, it worked out about £8. A guy who likes turtles, welcome in. There's no frying there at the moment. Or there shouldn't be. But then I did put some Amazon frog bait in there, and that was from the Rainbows tank. I don't see none. No. Yeah, I get a bit of frog bait out of here. At certain times it'll be full of eggs, and then I'll just pop it in here. Like so. I think I've had so much sleep. Afternoon, Keith. What are you up to on this fan Sunday? Oh nice, I've got these to do. I'm going to start tackling them after I finish here. I've done them ones, just got them to do, and these. I did that yesterday. I'm getting into I'm still doing water changes on it, just to get used to it. But I'm going to do 25% every day. But I've just added snails to the tank, just to start sorting all that out. Jose, welcome in, sir. I don't mind snails. I've got pest snail, you know, them little tiny pest snails. So I thought, sod it, throw some in, let them. What the plecos produce, they're actually eating it now. No, I can't believe it though, it's Keith. I can't believe it's gone from some fancy discus down to me getting pretty much muck type discus. But then I think it's a better option because I'll learn them, and then I can always go on to my next discus tank and get the fancy ones. Or I can take 2 tanks away, yeah, and turn it to one shelf and put a big discus tank there. Like I'm talking, get one made. What's that? 450 deep and like 3 foot tall. Yeah, about 3 foot tall. But till then, we shall see how I get on with these discus. I'm quietly confident. Okay, okay, a guy who likes tails. Bye. See you soon. Ah, okay. Take care. Yeah, they are 4 centimeters. Ooh. Yeah, the 4 centimeters. Well, 4.5. Interesting. I should be alright with them. It's Happy Josie. Nice. I think it might be a better option for you. I'd worried if I invested in something like that. I mean, I think I'm quite confident my skill set's there. It's down to water clarity, innit, with discus. And keeping up. Not getting into bad habits, not getting lazy and whatnot. Yep, exactly that. We literally will be getting 25%, 25% a day. And if I don't do one for that day, the next day they'd get like, if I missed a day, they'd get 50%. Oh, nice. Hello, Bunny. Welcome in. Thank you. It's not great news. We're just waiting now waiting for that call to say for my wife to say they're turning the machines off. But that's why I've come online to talk to some of you guys just to keep me occupied. I was sat back and had so much time to think. Yeah, Keith, it's all down to that, innit? Bunny, if you want a little tour, I'll start outside here. This is my landing. This did have a tank there. This is my tank for any fish what are poorly or being bullied and babies. It's like my quarantine tank. This one's my rainbow fish tank, fully planted. Below that is my Herman's tortoise, Scooby. She's a female. Then in here I have, this was all my shrimp tanks, but this is now being getting turned into tanks for a pistogramma. These was my shrimp tanks. Then all the fried, 4 different pairs, and then here I've got my African Tanganyika rack. And then here's some more Tanganyikan. Got space there for another tank. And down here, yeah, they're a good size, Keith. See the colours I've got now, because they're all males. And then I've got this discus tank. Well, there's no, I call it a discus tank because it's going to have discus in it, but that's going to have discus. This is my biggest tank, my newest one. That's a quick little tour, Bunny. I mean, Keith, Glenn's going to release his video of my fish room tour, and by the time it's released, it won't be anything. All the tank, half the tanks are different. Yeah, Congos are a fair size, you know. I love Congos. Congos are probably my favourite fish at the moment. I put a lot of time and effort in, Bunny. Got to be dedicated to your animals. And then I have little Missy down here. Eileen, say hello to the camera. She's just found these new mats what I've put down to she's realised the memory foam, so she's like, oh. Yeah, I love Congos. There's yellow-tailed Congos in here as well. There's your normal Congos. And then there's the yellow-tailed. That's a yellow-tail. That's a normal. And then there's Brachycontalensis, Longipinis. I'm just trying to find where they are. There's one there. There with the black on. That's another African species of tetra, that one. Look at the colour on them. Look at this, the glow. You wish you had a longer penis. Yeah, they're all male. I need to get some females. Definitely. And I think what I'm doing, I'm going to take 4 males out of here to put in my Congo tank. And I'm going to put 4 females in there for the 4 males. And then put some females in here as well. But yeah, they're all male Congos. Hello, little sis. How are you doing? Does Sam like it though? Done it long a pinnis. Welcome in, Charlotte. Do you know, I wish I could do this. What are you doing? Oi, Nugget. Nugget. Oh, is that comfy? Is that comfy? Alan, what's the matter? You going to sleep? Is it comfy? Gay for penis. Gay for penis. 13 weeks. That's not too long then, Ren. That's like just over 3 months. You're a bit bent out, are you? What, bent out as in you still finding you, or have you got too many animals now? I know there's a nano species, micropenis. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want you to bang yourself out with all the extra things you've got to do now. Larissa, hello. Welcome in. How have you? So you're just focusing on your black water tank, your frontosa tank, and a wild steady type tank, is it? No, once it's done, Charlotte. It's just getting it done. I know that feeling. Trust me, once you've got them all up and running and it's all set up and it's you just sat back and you look at all the things you've got, you'll be like, it was worth it. Larissa, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe if you would. Be so kind. Thank you. Not that you have to. Ah, yeah, it's raining here as well. Oh, you got Surat. That was the one. Surat's the comments. I can't think what. Oh, I shouldn't even be on. I'd have slept for England. Sorry if I'm making anyone yawn. Oh. Yeah, we got a little bit. Oh, my Congos. Everybody loves the Congos. I do have I do have many more tanks, Larissa. But yeah, I love my Congo tetras. Alright, Charlotte. Speak soon. No, me, Keith. They're not a challenge. They're too easy. People want them all the time, and then all of a sudden nobody wants them. Do what you want to do. Keep what you want to keep, not what pleases people. I'm sure you did. I think that was one of them. I'm sure you did, Bunny. I think it was a case of one of them where you sub and they unsub you because YouTube are a pain in the ass. Oh, bless you, did you? I couldn't be without my fish. It's the only thing that keeps me sane. Then just enjoy them, Keith. Most of all, enjoy them. Thank you, Larissa. We do these labs often. We don't always talk about fish. We talk about bits of everything. There's fish always in it, but we often get in the conversation about food because who doesn't like food? It's conversational, but at the same time, Keith, it's educational. If that makes sense. Because people ask me questions, and I'm like, I don't know, and then someone pops up like yourself, answers that question, and I'm like, well, I learnt that now. And that's what I like. And I just like, I'm not a people person in person, but this way, I can be me. Yeah, personally. I like to try and keep people involved of all what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. Though. I try. We do indeed. It will be the Epistos next. Well, the discus next, and then month after, I'll get me 4 pairs of epistogramma, and then I need 3 new lights. Just not all pond solution lights. Lesson learned. I need to make my room a bit more energy efficient, if I'm honest. It's a conversation because you can get real, you can talk fish, you know? I love it, mate. I'm glad you and Glenn kind of persuaded me into taking, because it was a shame if nobody got to see all what I've got. And then at the same time, I wouldn't have met all the people I've met so far. I mean, right now, if I'm quite honest with you, with all what's going on, if I didn't have this to do, I'd be just sat there stewing, probably crying, so... At the same time, I love showing everyone my fishy stuff. I love talking foods. I love talking filtration. Bits of everything really. It's like an open book. Glenn has access to all this, you know, Keith. Ocean Nutrition. And then on the next page you get these. I did not know the python did that. That'd be ideal for me, that. No more sucking. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I've been there in the past, Sonny. Sonny. Bunny. Because I was talking to Sonny earlier. I've been there in the past, Bunny. Unfortunately, your health comes first. This is why I'm classed as I'm classed as disabled, but I had to do my room so it's functionable without lifting. For instance, my waste bucket water is on wheels, and now that's got a pump in it. If I turn the pump on, that water goes up that pipe there, and it goes all the way out down the drain. Thank you, Bunny. Yeah, the algae sheets. You should get Glenn to give him one of these, Keith, because if you ever need anything, and then I need something, it's worth him ordering. Because Alf sell everything. Just not cheap, Alf. Like a minimum order on a trade for Alf is like £500-600. These are the next big thing for me. I own 2 other pumps and they're fucking solid. The sea chair. They're not cheap, but they seem to do what you need. Wouldn't surprise me. The quality of the plastic feels very identical. My Congos tends, as you can see, the flow in my tank, Bunny. I have filtration either side, so they've got that like a wave maker type filter which goes up and down. I love that. And then at the other side, I've got that. So they're doing really well in a high flow. You've got to have Congos, they're just so majestic. You want to see them in the morning when you first switch the light on. The labs. Well, it's interaction. You'd be surprised, Keith. How many people actually enjoy this? Oh, it's good stuff, Ray. I've used 3 items so far and they're all still going. You can just feel the quality of the plastic, if that makes sense. Whereas you can get some off Amazon and you can feel it's just crumbly plastic, if that makes sense. Sea chase stuff, you hold it in your hand, you can feel the the you can feel the workmanship done in it. They ain't even skipped corners on like the quality material they use as well. Get the watch hours by chatting live, Keith. I mean, Jeff, bless him, he thought his channel wasn't going nowhere. It went a bit stale, and I saw Jeff lose a load of subs, and all of a sudden he's come back from the. Because I said to Jeff, don't do what pleases everybody else. Keep what fish you want to keep, not what people want, and then the people will come. You know. I've got one right. It's on the I think it's 1500, but it's really powerful. See, I'm good for something, right? Actually, with you, Keith, you work a lot. So for you, it's. But then I'm sure you can grab an hour here and there, and I get enjoyment out of it. I enjoy talking to everyone. If you're wondering why you can hear a yapping dog in the background, it's because my dog's an idiot. The baby Kipley eye have come out. Let's say hello to them. Oh, they've shot back in. I even move and these fish just disappear. But yeah, I really do enjoy the labs. I ain't just saying it to get people to join and all that, but I do. I'm more relaxed after I've done a lab now. When I first started doing labs, I used to get a bit nerves. Now, I prefer the labs. With good conversation, Keith. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been on some labs and it's like watching paint dry. No disrespect to some people, none of you guys. And then I just think, why are you trying to please the people? The people will come if you be yourself. If you don't necessarily have to give up tons of content at all. But lives seem to be for me the way forward. Yeah, all I have 8 males, so I need some females. Tell you what, Ray, I wish they'd have had this when I was doing shift, and when I used to work, you know, especially when I was doing the night shift. Could have done with this. Shorts are alright. I don't mind shorts because they're simple, but you can tweak a short pretty well, make it even more funky. Do you know what I think as well, Keith? Since shorts have come out, it's took the direction off longer content, where a lot of people want to watch a 30-second short. You know what I mean? Yeah, vids for yourself. Yeah, so you can look back. It's a win-win, right? 10k views. I kind of give up a little bit on shorts because one minute I'm getting 400-600 and then the other minute I got 20. Larissa, I'm going to give you, seeing as you're here, I'm going to give you the wrench, so you're now a moderator, but it's not to be, you don't have to be a moderator, it's so, if you want to subscribe to anyone's channel, just click on the name, and it'll say go to channel, so you can do it that way. It's mad, innit? Just don't get the Sakurai. Well, I worked in a food industry place. You wasn't allowed your phones, but I always had mine in my pocket. No problem, Rosa. Why do you think that is, Keith? Why it's gone like that to that? Do you think it's because shorts have become more popular? See, I don't, because I don't know what to do it. I'm learning, though. Learning. Okay. Anybody ever wants to ask anything or is curious about anything regarding fish and what I keep, you're more than welcome to ask. I also keep cats. Or 2 cats. This is Arlene. Look at that face. Are you comfy down there? Eh? Yeah. It is right. YouTube is changing. Because it ain't the YouTube I joined years ago. But I'm just enjoying the laughs. Ball Python Love, hello, welcome. I love a fished up tour, Keith. I'll never get fed up because you feel like you're in there. So you, like for me, I can get to see what's in a shop without being there, and I like that. I'm not long walk up myself, Ball Python. I was watching a bit of your live, even though I didn't comment. I was watching your painting that love out, by the way. But I fell asleep. Yeah, it's mostly, this is what Another thing, Keith, do you know if you do your lives in this view, you get way more in this than if I do it the other horizontal. It is mental. Even some of the top content creators have noticed a difference. I was watching one a few weeks ago, and he mentioned about something regarding. Yeah, I think. I mean, what I think's happened. The big boom took off during COVID. Everyone was at home. More people was using, to communicate. And now life's getting back to how it was. Finally. Yeah, the chat feature, I like it. It's get much better. They've made it more people friendly, more user friendly, shall we say? Sorry, I've cried that much earlier. Do you know when you cry that much, you get bunged up? I mean, Glenn, if you're watching, do you know you like terrariums? You have access to this. Why are you not buying that? Imagine owning that with frogs in. Or that one. Or even that one. But yeah, the chat features, Keith, definitely improved it. Yeah, Lecky Bills. I've literally killed probably, I would say, as high as 60% of the hobby. I mean, those what are still in it, a lot of them downgraded from large tanks to smaller nano type tanks. Oh, bless you. Well, I don't know if it's true, but since I've been doing them and using them, things have improved a lot. I mean, the chat the other day was 106% more than the chat previous. Weird. 106%. That's like a big jump. I mean, I'm getting a lot of new. At first, I never got subs through labs, and now I go off like 216, and I don't know what I'm at now. All you fellow Americans and that are lovely. All the Aussies have been lovely. All the New Zealand people have been lovely. The Austrian Rainer, Belgium Mike Myers. No matter what nationality, one thing brings us all together. Is fish and animals. You get lots of. I don't think I've had one yet, Keith, from a shot. Oh, tell a lie. I think I have. But it did in the UK. We're being an island, and the fact we couldn't get a lot of stuff in because ports were shut down and God knows what. But these labs aren't just labs for me. They're like, it's like having general conversation for me. I love it. Baby ocellatus, they're so cute. They're like a like a miniature version. Oh. Hello, Paul, sir. Welcome in. Got my discus tank up and ready. Just no discus in it yet, Paul. Excuse the light glare, but this is what I've come up with. I think I ain't done a bad job scaping it. I've got some tall plants to go up the back. Put some Fissenden moss on the top, that'll grow into a clump, and I'll put some there and some there, and then the idea is that'll look like a tree. Cheers, Paul. Oh. I know what you meant. Something I'd rate that looking gecko. 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 Upon it in. I shall have a look. I don't know if what's his face, Glenn? Glenn put it on his list. Has Glenn showed you the list of crypts? Well, he's upon Getafolia. Upon, I can't even say it. Paul. Looking Gico. It's rare. Chances of Aquadip having it then. Aquadip compared, I mean, Aquadip don't have as many plant choices as some of them. Yet they sometimes get plants. What? It's weird because how come some can get some but others can't? Trust me, Rye, it hasn't always been the case. It hasn't always been the case, mate. But since I did a little bit of learning and learning off others, like places like this, being advised to do this and that, things would look good. Which reminds me, I've started dosing my tanks again, Keith. And the plants have got better. These are 2mm pump action. So you can. One of these. These ones, Keith, they're on Amazon. You buy them as a. It's a place down south. It's like a unit, and they're called Aqua Design. It's this stuff. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. But when I don't use it, after about 2 weeks, plants just started not looking so good, shall we say? It's expensive, the Tropica stuff, though. It's good stuff, but if you've got good soil base and dirt underneath your sand, for something to root, if it's a rooted type plant, then you'll do well. And then I combat that with some root tab, you know. But yeah, they're called Aqua Design, Keith. It was like the two 1 litre bottles for, at the time it was only £14, so I was like, well, I'll try it. But I was using Aquadips. And I've also used the Easy Life, is it Profito? But I use it and it's doing alright. I don't use it, and after 2 weeks things look laggy, leaves don't look the same. Oh yeah, Sagittarius subulta. Profiterole. You know what I meant. Profito. I'll give it to Charlotte anyways, that. I sent Charlotte home with so much stuff. Nearly a week later and she's still playing, like, setting things up. Dwarf sag, yeah. Have you noticed in this tank, Keith, that Liliopsis Zealander hasn't, look at the state of it. But yeah, in my other tank, and I know exactly why, because there's no soil under there, it's just sand. Can you see how they look round, Keith, the leaves? Look, I've only been using the stuff for 3 days again. Look at the state of me. My plecos have been eating my Amazon swords. This crypt, this type of crypt has done alright. This, I don't even know what it is. Anyone know what that one is? Oh. It's this one at the other side as well, but I think it might be Wendertai. But it's, for some reason it's grown real small. I think the soil's run out in this tank. Well, that's what I think. I've got some plants coming to fill these spots up. You just, well, when you've got people like Keith, who knows how plants, I mean, anything I need to know, I'd ask him. And you'll get an answer, but you won't get like a complicated answer. You'll get the layman's terms of it, which is what I prefer. I need to learn a lot about plants still. If you're in the UK and you haven't been here, I suggest you go as well. It's worth a day out. But these are some of the plants I own. Oh no. This one. Wanna focus? Focus, damn it. This is how the aquadips come in, Keith, on the mix. I had this, Keith, and it never did good. It's warm, innit, mate? I went in in fucking summer and it nearly killed me. And I had a jumper on. That's what that one is down there, a Nubius Nana. Don't have that. Don't buy stem plants. It's a bit... It's a big relief in it when you go from that to that. It is warm in there, I ain't gonna lie. We had a ginger mate with us as well. You know what gingers are like. You should have seen him by the time he come out. Bless him. He was bright red. He had a coat on as well, a big puffer jacket. And then the end, I looked round, it actually tied the puffer jacket round his. I thought it was going to drop. No, I don't like stems. I'm in team no stems. Ooh. Ooh, that'd have been bad. That'd have been real bad. But yeah, my mate nearly died in there. When it gets... It's alright if you're the first in and it's just switched the lights on. But when it starts filling up, it's like it gets warmer and warmer and warmer. You do root feeders in dirt. When you say dirt, what is dirt? Define to me when you say dirty tank, what does that mean? Does that mean dirt from the floor? Dirt, you know? What kind of dirt? I'm curious. I kind of know, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know what a dirty tank is. Yeah, it's mad. The best shop I've been to for selection, right? I was like a fucking kid in a sweet shop. I've been 5 times, and in them 5 times, I've spent about 2 point... I think just over 2 grand. Right, okay. Organic topsoil. As in, organic topsoil as in the, like, pond. So you could technically use, like, pond soil compost stuff. Do you know where it's had some of the stuff drained off in it? Radio. And then is that capped off with gravel or sand? When you go through the door, right, and then it's like when you're walking through on you look left and there's all them pieces of wood. Sand messes up redox, right? Okay, because it basically suffocates it. Some nice pieces of wood there, right, ain't they? I was looking at one, but I needed a truck to take it home. Well, it is, isn't it? Oh no, I'd never seen so many packs. I didn't even know, when I went there, I didn't even know Unipack had so many choices of sand. I was like, what? And I love me some Unipack sand. Even the plant section. I've never been in a shop that had so many types of plants and active soils. Bigger than the Mercedes Sprinter, mate. Need a big 4-tonner. There was like I looked at one piece and I put it down. It was like £310. I was like, yeah, nah. But I've like I've become on first name terms now, and I love it. I love how they save people as well. There's so many people. If they don't know about that fish, they'll go get so and so or so and so. Then I met Alan, and Alan talked me through snakeheads, and then Alan sorted me out with regarding my epistogrammas, what I had at the time. The plant setup, the plant section's nice, and their display tank they've got near the counter. Yeah, he's knowledgeable as well. Very knowledgeable. He kind of talked me out of getting snakeheads, which I totally get. Me being me, I didn't even know there was tropical and subtropical. We took a, you should have seen the car. We took, well, between us, my mates, I spent 670. My mate spent 400. And the other two, Will and, what's his face, the ginger kid. I always forget his name. Simon. Will and Simon. We must, God knows how much. You should have seen the, luckily enough, he had a big, do you know the big long Volvos with a big back? We filled the back of it. I think there was 7 poly boxes. Got home that day. I was in heaven. Yeah, we'll have to sort it out so we all go to off at the same time and we can fucking meet each other and that. No, I've never been to Pia because not because I didn't want to, but the first thing I asked them, do they sell Tanganyika? And they're like, no, we only got Malawi. I was like, okay then. But Pia's on my list. We're planning a full northwest tour, and we're planning a full south going down south, going to so many shops going down and then coming back to do the route. Because my mate likes driving, he's a long distance driver, so if he gets the occasional Sunday off, he's like, do you want to go on a little trip? I'm like, yeah, how much you got? I'm like this to the wife, oh. Cheers, son. Son's just brought me some life up. I'm getting the pistos again, right? I'm getting 4 different pairs. I'm getting the Hong Sloy. I'm getting the Pandora. And I'm not sure what else. It's not far from there. I like meeting these fellow fish keepers. I've met GB Shrimp Glen, but we've been friends before this YouTube. And met Daniel, who's the shrimp guy. We did a shrimp meet up in Manchester. My friend's got a shrimp farm, it's like 84 tanks. I want to do some content for it, but it's getting over to Manchester. And it's like walking in there. If you like shrimp, it's like shrimp heaven. He's bred some UK firsts. And like 16 of us all got together. It was a good day. We put some food on. He reduced all the shrimp to half price. He gave everyone free shrimp foods. It was a good day all round. We were supposed to do another one this year, but things happened. But it was really good. Didn't take too much planning either. Although I had to get the train there, and I got a lift back to Hull. But the train I had to get was on fucking match day, and Manchester United was playing, and oh my god, I'm never getting on a train again in football match day. So, Bunny, are you in? Are you in UK? Are you in America? North, do you know what? Do you know what, right? The northwest is where it's at right now. The northwest is very hot. Years ago, it used to be the northeast. Northeast, you was from Newcastle all the way down. You could find good shops, and now you've just got nothing. I mean, I'm in Hull, and now we have one shop. Then a Maidenhead just outside, and it's shit. Ah, the one they're on about then, the pier they're on about, Bunny, is in. We have one in the UK, Oklahoma. So, boy, I bet you've seen some. Oklahoma's like right in the middle of Tornado Alley, innit? Get some rough stuff out there. Oh, is he? One in the Wirral? Yeah, because his shop at the moment is at Runcorn. The fish shops more south seem to be concentrating on a lot more scapey stuff these days. I remembered Steve when he was at Chester Zoo. I wanted to open a shop here, but I missed the opportunity, shall we say, when he had the opportunity to buy a fully set up one, and it was in a perfect location. And I still kick myself to these days because I didn't want I didn't want my hobby to become a job. Hello, Marie. Sorry about your defeat, Marie. I knew we'd get beat as well. We was rubbish. Absolutely garbage. I can see Hull City being in the relegation fight. Go on, Sam. Like to keep people entertained, Sam. Welcome in. Why did that not do so well then, Keith? Hang on. It did shit and it had every start. I root tabbed it a lot. Good light. It just wilted. Wonder if these have Keith, I wonder if these Aquapetra have the Natans. Need CO2. I would have explained it then. Didn't tell you it needed CO2 on the website I bought it off though. Oh, bless you. Life. Life's, life's sometimes really hard. It's like we're going through it now. That feeling of waiting for that phone call to say I'm sat here now waiting for a phone. Well, waiting for my wife to. If I do shoot off, you know why. Waiting for my wife to call me to say, Rob, meet me at this ward because it's time to say goodbye. I hate getting old. It's because it's not both. So yeah, if I just vanish, guys, you know why. I'm also sat. I've got me football on in the background. Newcastle beating Spurs 2-1. No, he's formed sepsis. I saw a picture of him early, Marine. I wish I didn't see it. It looks pretty much done. He's got sepsis, but they can't really do know about it. No, so yeah, just waiting for the call now. My wife said about 24 to 48 hours. There's a do not resuscitate in place as well. So my next trip to hospital will be to say goodbye. She's Marie. She's a wreck. I can see it. She's trying to keep strong, but I can see her just. She's the strongest out of them all, but I can see she's cracking under pressure. Everyone's coming to her asking this and that. She turned around, blew up, and said, "Well, why don't you all fucking go and visit then?" Because when he's lived with us now for 3 years, and in the last 3 years, there's only been one of the sisters what's probably come to visit him. It's like, fucking, why do you all want to know now? I know exactly why. Unfortunately, it comes down to money, and he's got a lot of money in bank. And because I didn't ask for it, he put me in the will. So when they're turned round and they're getting nothing, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna get it all in the neck. But it wasn't my choice. It was his own choice. Oh, my mum has COPD, but not stage 4, so sorry to hear that. No, the parents passed. The mum passed 3 years ago now. They lost the dad in when they was teens. The downside is as well, all three of her brothers have it. The motor neuron. They'll have a rare form of motor neuron. It's like a slow, not an aggressive. But when you get poorly with motor neuron, it really does unstable things. They have what's called, in America it's called, I think it's Lou Gehrig. Luke Gehrig. Yeah, he's got it down. It was the hospital took the decision because in the last 5 years he's been in hospital so many times with pneumonia, and this time he's formed hospital pneumonia, which I never knew was a thing, and he's formed the sepsis, and now he's totally under. He's being kept alive by a breathing machine, so it's just when they switch the machine off and they put the driver into him. I don't know. This has mentioned something about a driver, which it's like a load of medication what gets driven into your body, so as you don't feel no pain and whatnot. But if you saw the picture I saw, then it looks like he's been a prisoner of war. And he's got yellow skin, all his face is in. Oh, it's not good. I can't get the image out my head, if I'm quite honest. And my wife showed me because she wants to prepare me. So when we go, because I know I'm just gonna what? I know I'm just gonna break. Sorry, guys. Change the subject. Oh, God. Get a grip. Get a grip, get a grip. I'm more struggling for my wife, I'm scared. Sorry, guys. I just miss him, you know. As you get older, life becomes a curse. Oh, God, get a grip. Oh. Thank you. Last time I was in hospital, right, I even went to church and prayed, and I'm not religious, and he pulled through. So I even tried it again, and this time it's just not worked. Wait, where was we? Ugh. Dogs barking everywhere. The thing is, we've cared for him for the last 3 years of his life, you know, with his MND, and watching him go from like a 19-stone guy to weighing 11 stones, it's just a shock. I hate goodbyes as well. Oh, it's definitely love. They're all there now. They're all at hospital. Apologies for crying, guys. I don't really, I'm manly. I don't really do tears. I just got the picture of him in my head. You know? And honest to God, if you'd have seen it, no one should have to see it. When I was a kid, all I ever wanted to be was an adult. And now I'm an adult, all I want to be is a kid again. You know, at the same time, I'm blessed, I've still got my parents. Hello, ABC. Sorry if you've just come in and heard a load of the crying and whatnot. I apologise for that. I know, it's just me, Marie. I'm just how I am. Oh, God. I do every day. Well, his bed. I'll show you. I'll show you while I'm here. Let's take you on a journey. Every time I have to go to the toilet, do a house tour. Every time I have to walk past his bed. That's the machine's what he was on before he got poorly. Even the cats sleep on his bed because everyone's just missing him. But yeah, to go to toilet, I have to walk past his hospital bed every time. And it's, and I have to see his truck set because he's into trucks. And that's his mum. She passed away 2.5 years ago now. And now her son's going to be with her. There we have it. I do, Marie, I do. I was going to go in the room to my daughter then, but she'd have been like, don't put me on camera. Yeah, it is. The trophy she's holding is the grand final trophy, like the equivalent of the FA Cup final for rugby, Marie. The full team came and visited her before she passed away. After that photo was took, she passed about 6 days after. I've never been to so many blooming funerals. Yeah, she was, because that trophy, she had all these hunky rugby men around her. She was flirting. It was funny. But yeah, they didn't have to do it, but the full rugby team turned up. Full Super League team. And brought the grand final trophy. It was, my wife was all smitten and excited. I think she had to go change her underwear, shall we say, because there was all these hunky men. And I'm talking, I'm a big lad, I'm 6'2", I'm like 19 stone, but these was like giants. Made me feel small. Need some more fish food. If you want an affordable root tab, does just as good as a root tab, by the way, guys, and is pretty much, yeah, I'm 6'2", Marie. I'm a big chap. But these, and they've done alright, but you get 80. But they're identical stuff as like API. Yep. I'm a big lad. My brother's 6'5". I've got a sister what's 6'4", and a sister what's 6'1". We'll get it all from my dad because my mum's like a hobbit. My dad's a tall man. My nephew's 6'8". It's like a beast. Must have strong genetics in the males for height and stuff. Oh, you lickle, bless you. Like a hobbit. I'm one of them that sits in one seat and can take up two. No, I'm not that big, but you know. Don't buy these algae magnets either, guys. They're rubbish. These ones, don't bother with them. Rubbish. If you want an algae scraper, invest in the Seachum, which has got the changeable. I've gone for the long handles, so then you don't have to put your hands in the tanks, but you change this like this. Or you're supposed to. And then you swap it round for the sponge. But this side gets the most stubborn stuff off. Yeah, Glenn's a big lad as well. You can tell you are though, Glenn, on your arms from the height of your tanks. Hiya, Glenn. God, right, what don't you eat? A roofing lad. Oh, can you, Glenn? That's good because man's nearly saved its purpose. Still does the job though, Glenn. Oh wow. So like Maria nearly with free of you. It's fucking bless you. I'd love to be that size, you know, though. I'll have to sort some out with you, Glenn, because I need some replacement. I didn't know they did a replacement. Glenn, I've just been looking through your Alf book, your Alf catalogue, looking at them terrariums. Look at why have you not got one of them in your life? I'm a foot short of that. Oh, is that where you ended up sending old Tommy? Silver Creek, yeah, I know. I've seen it, I've spoke to him, I think. Oh, don't they stock them anymore? So you mean I've got an out-of-date catalogue? Boss. Pin 8 watermarks on my glass. Don't like to see streaky marks at all. Got to harvest my brown shrimp again. That's looking like the rest of them have hatched. Bit of salt. Custom, yeah, big, full self-sustaining econ with a drip system, what fills the water, you know, a mister, fogger, whichever, a rainer, and then be 45 by 600, yeah, because you want the, yeah. This is still my favourite tank at the moment. Noticed I've got a bit of amethyst in my tank. Look, these leaves are looking a bit laggy. These are looking alright though. This one's leaves are changing colour. Yeah, I love them. I've got two clusters coming from Belmarie for my discus tank. I spend £90, it's $160. I've got some plans to put two clusters like they're growing out of the sand. Welcome back, Keyforce. That's doing love. That plant died off, you know. I had it in harder water. I put it back in here and it's rooted. It's on lava rock, but it's still rooted. Tree fern back in, yeah. No, the shipping is not too bad, believe it or not. No, it's not. It is if you get big heavy, but if you do small like crystal, I've gone managed like little clusters, but the idea is I'll have one here and one here, like looks like it's growing out the tank. That's the plan. I've always liked crystals as well, so Sorry, I'm just trying to get this damn tripod down. Stupid thing. You can put that down to... Keith can probably put that down to the soil, what I've got using the SL Aqua. What Glenn sells. Same with this tank, that's what I'm using in this. That's what I'm using in that as well. And that rainbow one. Oh, the plecos, Glenn, I've got one coming. I've got some of them caves as well. You know what Craig's got them ceramic ones with the pop off lids from what I did the shot on. I've got some of them coming to try out. Oh, they definitely love good soil. But you can almost see when them soils start getting depleted because the plant tells you. But yes, SL Aqua soil certainly grows plants well. It's easy. Just plants are just nice. They're just... Your tank doesn't always have to be all fishy. You can do, you know, you can do... It's like I think if I didn't have plants in this, it'd kill me. But the fact I've got plants in it, I'm quite content waiting for the discus, you know. And if anybody wonders what these are Sirocco pods. Glenn sells them. Glenn also sells the chunky cholla. But you get one pod in your tent into like 3 or 4 pieces. But Glenn does some lovely botanicals. If you want to put a link up for your shop, Glenn, feel free. I'm still curious, Glenn, where are you going to put this couple of £100 plants worth of plants at? No, what he's done, Marie, what I did in my last... Glenn let me order a big order at friends rates. How much did I spend on my last order, Glenn? Was it 205? Yeah, what did you get, Marie? Cholla's really expensive. It's even more expensive now, but these are the chunky pieces, Glenn. Look at that, because you can get some little poxy pieces. But I love a bit of cholla wood. The plecos love it. It grows biofilm on it, and as it slowly starts to soften, the plecos eat that. Plecos also eat these. You can see where they've been ripping the... Oh, my phone's going to go dead. 1 second, guys. There we go. Manzanita. It's a nice wood though. You can do a lot with cholla. I used to... That's grown on cholla wood there. That I thought it was underneath. There's a piece of cholla wood. Yeah, just not a con artist, Glenn. When I say that, guys, what I mean is Glenn found a really, well, someone what I'd been supplying from America, sent him a load of money across, and the guy vanished. A reddish crypt. The lacy one, the apologetic. That's the one. The Madagascan lace, is it? Or the onion plant, even. Or am I thinking of something different? Apologetic. I used to collect fossils, Bunny. Yo, some petrified cholla. Wow. Lotus pods. See, I like lotus pods. It's just getting them to sink. But I did a little trick. I put a slit in the back and then filled it full of marbles. Phantom, hello. Woof, woof. Go on, guess what? You've just done a big poo. Howdy doody, Craig. Huh? How was Phantom on at the same time as you? Oh, you've done it. Good, good. Oh, really? Wonder where that is. He's a legend, Keith. He's the Aussie legend. Are you still washing? Welcome in, everybody. He is, he just don't realise it. I'd love to run a shop with Craig because I know it'd be the cleanest shop in the world. Craig for president. GB Glenn, did your friends turn up? Did you get it all sorted? Yeah, if you're in the UK, check them out. Wolf, if you're watching this, I'm plugging you. And if you're in the UK, also check out gbshrimp.co.uk. That's gbshrimp.co.uk. Or if you're into isopods, look on podpets.co.uk. Oh, them. Do you mean these? Or you on about the isopods? Hello, Belle. It's the way to do it, Glenn. It's the way to do it. Welcome in. Bless her bunny. Them pods, these, you mean? I can see why she said that, but yeah. There we are, guys. If anyone ever wants to share anything, if you want to share your profile, go ahead to get some new subs. If you're not already subbed to each other, sub away. As good as can be, Belle. Holding on, keeping it real, keeping it together. Oh, did you, Marie? Nice one. Even I've not ordered, because then chances are you're getting white sharks what used to be man. Fishy on, welcome in, sir. Good day. Good day to all. So what's here for, Glenn? Oh, sugar. Love to everyone. Ah, they make. I say it, Belle, because I've had quite a lot of new people come in, like what I've not seen in chat before. So I don't know if they're in the background or not. But yeah, check out Belinda's Crystal Succulent Garden. She has some epic. If you like shinies, get yourself there. It's like shiny heaven. Who needs a sub? Anybody. If you're not subbed to them, check them out. Oh, Yorkshire puddings, Glenn. Any other? Here's a question for you, different country guys. On a Sunday, like in the UK, we tend to always have a Sunday roast, a Sunday dinner, we call it. Do you guys do that? I know what you meant again. Yeah, if you're not sub to Keith, go sub to win. Here we are, Larissa, she's new. If you're not sub to anyone, check them out, Larissa. There's some great channels. They also do some labs. There's some really good conversation, some really good fun, a good laugh. The corgis. Share away, guys. Glenn, I've got a load of different baby shrimp what Charlotte missed. So if you want them, let me know. There's all sorts from blue orange-eyed tigers and whatnot. Thank you, Bunny. I will do them. I've no use for them. It's that or the pistogram, I'll eat them. I don't see the point of stripping down the filters either, because they're fully cycled, so all I have to do is clean the front of the tank and just top back up. I love Bosmanis. Um, I'll let you know, Glenn. I can't say I'll know, but I don't know. It's my wife's in the same boat. She's at hospital now. I've not heard anything, so I don't know what's what. I love in the morning how they colour up as well. Thank you, Larissa. Hiya, Kaz. Welcome in. Yeah, well done, Kaz. Share all what you have with the world. Remember, when you don't just sub, maybe drop a comment, leave a like, because then the sub sticks. I could do loads of shorts, but I just don't enjoy them, if that makes sense. "21 likes, jeez. Thanks, guys." You'll soon find out, Kaz. It's a bit daunting at first, but once you've done it, it gets easier. Football's on. Keith, who do you want to win? Man U or Liverpool? We're a Tranmere fan, so... Tranmere. I knew you'd say that. Pelgarami. So it does work, Kaz. So you have done it right. Well done. Shut up, Glenn. Delete that comment now. Yeah, I watched it. Kaz 3-0. I always watch the All Firm games. Although I'm Rangers, not Celtic, Kaz. Submarine. Enjoy, Glenn. Ooh. Welcome to YouTube, Kaz. It can become a little bit addictive, you know? Gaudimus Pram. Say Gaudimus Pram. You know what Canada's famous for, don't you? For you. Leader of the Auto Mods. Have you been you've been watching Transformers? Good man, God, thank you, God bless. See, Kaz, now post loads more. God, and maple syrup. Oh, I love some maple syrup. Maple syrup's nice on ice cream. Proper ice cream though, from like where you are, Marie, Devon, down there. You know, a bit of that Cornish cream, some of that Devon, some of that proper creamy stuff. Not none of this northern crap ice cream. I love me some pancakes. Bit of maple on. Oh, here we go, food. See, guys. it always comes down to food. Clotted cream ice cream. I tried to get my kids to come and say hello, but they're no, I ain't going on there. Yeah, put some tags in it. Put as many tags as you. Hashtag gourami, hashtag pearl, hashtag fish, hashtag aquatics. Fernando. Do you know, it's not like this in the reptile hobby on forums and chats. It's very nasty. So far on YouTube, everyone greets each other, everyone says hi, everyone's asks how you doing. You know, it's a win-win. As much as you guys don't realise, you're getting me through tough times, which is good. Do you know what? Do you know what, Bunny? It's an American thing, right? I've never thought like bacon covered in maple syrup, but I bet you it's to die for. Yeah, as bad as mad as a box of frogs, guys. You're right there. But I won't be any. I won't want you all sweet and sour. I love a sweet and sour cake. I get from when I get a Chinese, I get sweet crispy chili chicken. If you've never tried it, try that. It's like a sweet chili sauce, but it's very sweet and soury. If you've not had it, give it a try. Rosemary and basil. English muffins, the muffins. I don't like myself a muffin with some bacon. Bacon and egg muffin. Bacon and egg stack. Me personally, I just love bacon. Bacon, bacon and sausage. Bacon, sausage and tomato is my favourite sandwich. Samish. On a band, yes, Keith knows. What that's known here, Keith, as probably a belly buster. Big fat sausage. I know one of them, Craig. Oh, 1 a.m. pie. What's in it, Craig? Oh, beef. Yes. Happy as a pig in shit. I had some meat pies, Craig, the other night. I think you was streaming, and then it was 4 a.m. here, and I was cooking some steak and ale pies. And you know what? I proper enjoyed them. And I don't even like steak and ale. How do you like a bit of runny egg in it, Keith? Or a bit of sauce? Like an all day breakfast in a bun. When we say bun, we mean like bread. I do love a McDonald's breakfast, I ain't gonna lie. Double sausage McMuffin, hash brown, and the McDonald's latte. I don't mind HP. I don't mind brown or and scaz. Kaz Brown HP. Kaz HP Brown. Sticky tough. That sounds a right dream, that. They are nice, aren't they? I get the McMuffin and I put the hash brown in it, so it's like that thick. Oh, I don't even like hash browns, but McDonald's hash browns, I don't know what it is they do, but they're just heavenly. Dexter. I want McDonald's now. Marie. I didn't like hash browns, Kaz, but oh, HP with bacon on toast. I hate Just Eat. So expensive. Yeah, it's around it. Yeah, so it's I think an extra is £1.70. So yeah, it will be about $2.19 just for the extra hash brown. You could go to a shop and buy a pack of hash browns. The big tasty. Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking starving now. How's your pie going down, Craig? Caitlin, here. Come here. I'm not tricking you. You only have to sit here. Come on, just come and sit down with your dad. Please. The audience wants to meet you. Or is it cooking? So basically, it was £4.50, right? We got this place here called Dirt Burger. We got 2 burgers and 2 fries, and it came to £57. We looked at the thing. £17 of it was for Just Eat. Yeah, true story. That was only about 2 weeks ago. And then my wife turned around and said, "Never using Just Eat again." And the next day, we're having a takeout. It's like a pound is like 170 Canadian. Yeah. Extra large double what, Kaz? Extra large double whopper with bacon. I won't spend that ever again, but we only spent that because we got some unexpected money, so we was like, let's treat ourselves. And it wasn't no 5-star gourmet burger what I got. I got a blue cheeseburger with triple patties. Couldn't do that now, Keith. What is 14 of you here? Hi guys. A little dash of brown sauce on your burger. About $2. The one thing about the pound, it's strong. That's why we never changed to the euro. Why would you? Our currency has been run since the test of time. Good night, Belle. Sleep well. Speak to you soon. Dream sweet. Manan used to always say, "Good night, God bless, sweet dreams." Every night to us as kids. Good night, God bless, sweet dreams. I still say it to my kids now. You too, Keith. Good night. Much love. Craig, enjoy your pie and then enjoy your sleep. Purple Aki. And now you're still scared of him. Yeah. You don't know what purple Aki is? Must be a northern thing, Keith. I know purple Aki is. Most northern people probably know what purple Aki is. After all, Keith, the Liverpool is connected to Hull by the M62. My nan used to say was go to sleep or you're going to Jaggy Jumper Jessie's home. What does that mean then, Kaz? Jaggy Jumper Jessie's home. Oh, like going to like a hut. All right, I think I get it now. Lecky's in Leconfield. Okay, God. Much love, sir. Yeah, it's just down the road. It's just up the road, Leconfield. About 15 mile away. It's all still in use now. Tower for an hour. With its sticky floor, Keith. To be honest with you, Bunny, I've done nothing but sleep for the last about 14 hours. So I know I'm definitely not tired. And I couldn't switch off if I wanted to. Oh, bless you, Craig. Have you, Marie? Well, there you have it. Have a blessed day. Everyone's googling purple Aki. You crazy cat you are, aren't you? Okay. What are you doing? Eh? What are you doing? Chicky. What are you doing? What are you looking at? I like how cats stare you out. This is Eileen. She's named after my nana. She's my fatty cat. Ginny was my oldest cat, but Ginny is now in a box. It sounds like food. He's got people all googling purple Aki. She really is. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, come here, baby. Hello, darling. Hello. And this cat, this one, she's a little bar steward. Millie. She's been in the fish tank already. She jumped in that fish tank. Come on, Eileen. Well, used to sing that to my nana. Millie. Oi, shitbag. Millie. Hello. What are you doing? Millie. She likes, she keeps trying to get the fish. But yeah, she was also half hanging out my window, and bear in mind I'm top floor. And I was laugh. She's scared the living daylights out of me. Roast pork loin on a bed of purple ackee. It does, the purple ackee. It's, I was thinking myself, purple ackee sounds like some sort of like, some like purple ackee like an asparagus-y type. Hi Rebecca, welcome in. Pleco Queen is here. Oh, this one does. This one's been in the tank, Marie. It was so funny. It jumped, and was clung onto there, the edge there, and its feet was just in the tank, and then it just let go and just went blink. Good lad. I like a smudging of red sauce, as in red sauce, as in tomato sauce, on top of my pie. How goes Rebecca? Okay, she wants the fish. No. I know where she's going. You're not going that way. I love my cats. I just wish my cats was more cuddly. I'll send your shrimp, Kaz, as soon as I know I've got a free day with what's going on. At the moment, I'm just waiting for a phone call from my wife to say it's time to come to hospital to say goodbye and all that. So later, Kaz. No, it's not a Bengal, but the way it climbs and just the way it is, I think it's got Bengal in it. What, a cat that understands? Watch this. Watch. No. See? Having my life. Possibly, yes. And she's very leggy. She's got a very long neck and very long legs as well. She come from a rescue. My other cat come from a rescue as well. I know, Kaz, but I want them done. I want them gone because I've left it this late for you. I've took the biscuit a bit really. She acts, yeah, she acts very different, shall we say. The only cat, right? I was doing a live and I thought, look, I kept hearing a noise and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then as the camera, I had some foods on the top of here and they all started falling off. I was like, what the fuck's going on? She was up there, literally. She was on top of my arrow top off thing. Radio, Craig, you sleep well, brother. God bless. Sweet dreams. She's a very inquisitive cat. She's climbed on all the racks. She's crazy. There's a book what you can get, and it's called All Cats Have Asperger's. And they say all cats show signs of an autistic trait. Sleep well, bro. My other cat, it totally ignores no. Interesting though. And my big cat, what you've just seen, not the little one, you can actually put her in the garden. Say you put her in at 5 a.m. in the garden. She'd still be sat in the garden at 6 p.m. the next day. She's so homely. And I'll tell you now, right? That's so true because at the moment the cats are Nicky, who's my brother-in-law's in the hospital. The cats keep sleeping on his bed, and the cats have been acting very different since he's not been here because he was very loving towards the cats, so, and the cats know. Like my wife was crying the other night, and then the next thing you know, both cats were on the scene. Some cats care. When I lost Ginny, my cat stepped up to the plate. She became more cuddly. The first ever time she'd actually sat on my lap. Cats don't give a fuck. I will do, bro. Good night, Greg. If I go to toilet, man follows me. If I go for a bath or a shower, man follows me. I never get a normal cat, man's one way or another different. My best friend's now in a box. You won't think that was a cat, bless him. Bless your heart, mate. That was my best friend. Very inquisitive cats. They're unique creatures. But I wouldn't be without my cats. And I was never a cat lover as a growing up. We was always dogs. Look, watch this. She's gonna try. The little shit's testing me. Oi, shit bag. What you doing? But if you look there, Rebecca, can you see how leggy she is? She's got a really long neck. Yeah, they are independent snobs. But they certainly need you want to know. Yeah, it's this, and she's got black paws like a Bengal, pure black. Say hello to the public. Let me just zoom out. Say hello to the public. Millie. Millie. But yeah, look at her paws. She's very leggy. She's a fatty bum. Go on then. That's why I picked her, because of her pattern. Oh, bless Marie. Yeah, it's in some man wants when there's food. She is fluffy. Everybody said the same thing with the pattern. I mean, especially at her back, she's got quite a lot of Bengal in pattern. She's definitely got the legs and the neck. And she's very flighty. The dog cats, Keith. They're not daft. There's a stray cat round here, and I think everybody feeds it because it's the fattest cat I've ever seen. Either that or it's been feasting on copious amounts of wood pigeons. She just always wants in. She always wants. But yeah, you can see the pattern on the back. All there. Oh, where's she gone? She's found something to play with. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? What are you doing? Oi! No! No! Out! Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Fish food ain't cheap, especially live food now. Looking at doing a thing with GB Shrimp, Rebecca, where we get like a frozen and live food subscription order, so it guarantees us set amount of foods every month. Told him to look into it because I go through tons, and I'm sick of ordering from A, B, and C. I want one person to order from. £60 a month. Yeah, exactly. Well, he has access to Aquadip, so you can have as much bloodworm, whatever, white worm. The only thing with Aquadip, they don't sell Cali black worms, and they're my favourite. But they've got Tuberfix, Daphnia, your bran, your baby bran, copepods and so on. But then it'll be coming to you as fresh as it comes to him, you know, so rather than... Because Aquadip send their frozen with ice, dry ice. I've got tons of earthworms. Watch this. I'll show you. I'm going to move this stone in my tortoise enclosure. Let's see what's underneath. There we go, worms and everything. Here we are. There's what do you call it, worms there. Look at all them. Look at these. But yeah, this is filled with, this is a full self-sustaining system, but this is, look at all them. Just teeming with, I could make cultures, look at that. White worms. Alright, Bunny, you take good care, and much love. Not sure. Max Pedlers? No, but I can get him to look into it. because then Glenn might be able to have access. We just thought, because like the likes of Aquatics for myself, we go through so much. I mean, we have to go to shops and pay God knows what, or pay a monthly fee and you get your guaranteed frozen or dry foods. Take care, Bunny. Much love. Oh, I've got tons of dairy cows in my... They're prolific though. I did have 42 species of isopod, but GB shrimp and Lotus Nature between them took them all. I'd bred the life out of them. I just wasn't enjoying them, so I was like, "Here, Glenn, you take all these. You might as well make some money." Isopods, yes they do, and they actually stay alive for a few minutes. The isopods. I've never tried to feed them, but I've actually had them. I've seen them in water. They go straight down. Much love. Yeah, this is it. Mine's the same. If you don't go in on delivery day, which is a Tuesday for this one, you ain't getting nothing. If you're going on by Thursday, they've reduced them to £1 a bag because it's all what people don't want. But yeah, that tortoise enclosure's got tons of white worms in it, earthworms in it, isopods. It's good because then anything the tortoise doesn't eat, the next day it's gone. Clean. Here's my tortoise. It's my little girl, School. She's not getting little anymore. She needs her nails doing. Look at this, Rebecca. Have you ever seen that on a tortoise? You see this triangle here? It should be a full school. It should be a fully formed. So I saw this. The guy was like, "That's very rare." So I got to... Let's put it down on the carpet. Tie nail bar. Just have to look at the fish. Come on then. Come on. The cockatoides? Well, why don't you get a male and ask Glenn for one of his females? Because I think he's got 3 females, so you'd only need a male. I'm getting a pair of Hongsley, or possibly a trio. I haven't decided yet. Right, guys, I'm going to head off now. But as always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. But I shall speak to you all. So, thank you, Larissa. She is. Much love to you, Marie, too. No worries, our kid. Alright, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Love, peace, and blessings. You're welcome, Rebecca. Bye. Take care.